Hello everyone. So now we are going to discuss about cloud storage now. In our previous video, we have discussed about virtual machines, containers, and serverless computing. So now we will discuss about cloud storage. It's a service that allow you to store, manage, and access the data over the internet instead of on having a local drive or on-prem server. Means now you save your data, you can store or manage or access your data over the internet instead of your local hard disk. For example, you have your server or laptop or desktop, whatever you have. If you need to save more data, if it has suppose 1 TB, 1 TB of storage, okay, and you require some more space, then naturally you need to purchase some more hard disk, external hard disk, and then you can connect it here. But in case you require some more data, you need to purchase some more hard disk here. As much as space you require, you need to purchase more and more hard disk. But with the help of cloud, rather than purchasing it and keeping it with you always, you can take the space on the cloud. For example, whenever you create a Google account, you will get a 15 GB free space. You will get a 15 GB free space there. So this is particular storage type. This hard disk should always be with you. But in case of cloud storage, you can access this storage from anywhere. Got the point? For example, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, Cloud, these all are the cloud storages. These all are the cloud storages. This physically should not be always with you, but wherever you want the data that is uploaded to the Google Drive, just sit there, log in, and start using this data. Either on the OneDrive, either on the Dropbox, or either iCloud. I think maximum you all are familiar with all these terms. So, what is the feature of a cloud storage? Why we prefer cloud storage? Number one is the scalability. Automatically adjust to growing the data needs. No need to worry about storage space. It automatically adjusts. Or on demand, you can create a request then. I need some more space for 1 month only. That space can be GB to petabyte. From GB to petabyte. Or even beyond that, you can purchase that space. Accessibility. Can access your files anytime, anywhere with an internet connection that I was saying to you. Your physical hard disk or physical resource should be with you always. But if you upload something on the cloud, no need to carry any physical device with you. Just sit anywhere, log in, and start using it. Durability and redundancy. More durable than your physical hard disk. It can be lost. Your physical hard disk can be lost, can be damaged, can be tampered. But in case of cloud, it does not happen. One physically is not with you, you need not to carry it physically always. And store the data across multiple locations to prevent the data loss. In the next video, when I will show you about the storage practically on the console, I will show you that also. Pay as you go pricing. You only have to pay for the space you are using for a month, not like purchasing a physical hard disk permanently for you. Maybe after 2 months, you don't require the space, but you must have to purchase it in case of you are not using cloud. But in cloud, you pay only for 1 month or 2 months. You only pay as long as you are using it, like rental base. Other features like security, built-in encryption, access control, and compliance features also. So these are the features why we prefer cloud storage. Correct? Three types of storage. One is the object, one is a block, one is a file storage. These three types of storage, you have to decide according to your requirement which type you want to purchase. For short overview, otherwise I will go in detail for all these. Ideal for unstructured data. You have uploaded some photos, music, videos, any backups there you are taking. In that case, you prefer object storage. But for high performance storage, for database, for applications, we prefer block storage. And file space storage is especially for the shared storage. Shared storage means same storage parts have to connect with the multiple machines, needing some file system. Okay. So cloud storage, three types of storage. That is the object, that is a block, and file storage. Hope clear? What are the benefits that already we have discussed? No need to buy or maintain physical hardware. Easy to backup, recover, and archive the data. Support collaboration and remote work. Naturally, remote work is feasible. Integrating with the cloud computing services like VMs, database, and analytics too. So these are the benefits that we can take from the cloud provider. So now I have told you about the object storage. What is short introduction I have given. What is the block storage and file storage. In case of AWS, object storage is known as S3. In case of block storage, it is known as EBS, Elastic Block Storage. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Block storage is known as EBS, Elastic Block Storage. And in case of file storage, it is known as EFS, Elastic File Storage. In Azure case, it is a blob storage. In block storage, it is a managed disk, and file storage is known as the Azure file. And GCP, it is a cloud storage, persistent disk, and file storage. So these are the three types of storage. Let's come some more in depth of that. Object storage is ideal for storing unstructured data like image, video, backups, and logs. You have to lot of videos, like you are watching a Facebook. So many people are uploading data there, downloading that. That is basically object storage. So these are the kind of object storage class. So I'm talking about the storage class. Then in case of AWS, it's a standard infrequent access, Glacier, Glacier Deep Archive. and many more. Like intelligent tiring is also available. But same thing storage class in the blob storage is the hot, cool, and archive. And in case of Google, it's a standard nearline, cold line archive. First, you should be clear with all these terms. What kind of S3 I need to configure on my cloud? Or in Blob, Azure, what kind of drive we prefer, storage we prefer? Access control, here is the IAM policies, bucket policies, and access control. Access control is done in case of Azure, Azure Active Directory, SaaS token, and RBAC. And here IAM policy, ACL, and signed URL is used to access control. Versioning is supported on all. Versioning means you already have some file there. You upload one file here in this drive, in this storage. After some time, you update the same file and again upload here. So it will keep all the versions safe. In case this particular new version gets lost or by mistake it deleted, still you have the backup with the another. Correct? By accident it got deleted, so versioning is enabled on here also and here also. Encryption, all three have its own encryption method, either SSD or client side. There is server side, client side. Here is also the server side, client side. And lifecycle policy supported and supported on all. Lifecycle policy means, because like I'm using standard. It is costly. For the cost saving purpose, what I want, if I don't use it for 30 days, automatically it should move into the infrequent storage. Infrequent access storage. So with the help of lifecycle policy, it's not possible in a big database file. In big files, a lot of files there, thousands and million files. I keep watching one by one all. No. Automation we can do. If any of the file not used more than 30 days, move it to the another cheaper storage side. And then move it to the Glacier, more cheaper. Then move to a deep archive Glacier. It is more cheaper for the cost saving purpose. So it is also supported in all three clouds. Next is the block storage. It's used for application requiring low latency access. We require very high access, very high speed data, IOPS. That is known as the IOPS. Input output per second. We require very high IOPS. To access to raw, unformatted data such as database or virtual machine. There we use block storage. So here is the disk type we have to choose. General purpose SSD, provisioned SSD, throughput optimized, okay, and cold HDD. These are the type of disk type in block storage. Here in case of Azure, standard HDD, standard SSD, and premium SSD and ultra disk. We have to choose any one. So Google Persistent Disk is a standard, balanced SSD and HDD. These are the disk types that we can choose for the block storage. Snapshot, backup, supported everywhere. Encryption, supported everywhere. If we talk about the scalability, in AWS, EBS can go up to 16 TB per volume. 16 TB per volume. It can go up to 64 terabytes. This can also go up to 64 terabytes. This is the size limit till yet. Third one is a file storage, suitable for applications that require a file system interface and share file access. Okay, share file access. Here, protocol uses NFS version 4, SMB NFS, and NFS version 3 in Google File Store. Who have the little knowledge of Linux operating system, they know about this file system. Performance mode, general purpose, and max IO, standard, premium. And in case of Google, it's the basic and high scale. That you can, when you are configuring your EFS, you can choose this mode. I want this purpose, this particular EFS for general purpose, or we require very high maximum input output. So scalability, in case of AWS EFS, scale up to petabyte, automatically scale up. You keep uploading your data there, it automatically keeps scaling up to 100 terabytes per year, and here also up to 100 terabytes per year. But encryption is supported in all. Encryption is supported in all. So summary, what we discussed. So we discussed about cloud storage types, object storage, block storage, file storage, what are the benefits that we are getting here, what are the popular cloud storage services, S3, simple storage services, elastic block storage, elastic file storage, in Azure it's a blob storage, magnetic disk Azure, all. And in case of the Google Cloud, it's the cloud storage, persistent and file storage. Object storage for unstructured data like image, video backup, these are the different types of that. Standard, infrequent accessibility or very fast you are using. Block storage is used for required for application requiring low latency access for unformatted data such as database or virtual machines. These are the different hard disk types that we can choose when we are configuring the elastic block storage. Then we discuss about the file storage for applications that require file system. Again, I want to add something. Basically, you have multiple servers and you want some shared drive among that. You want some shared drive among that. They can upload the data here, they can upload the data here, and can also upload or read or write the data from a common storage. For that purpose, we use the file storage. These are the protocol types that we are using here. Performance mode. What is the size? You must have to keep in case here also, you keep in mind the size, maximum size limit that you can configure. 16 terabytes and can go up to 64 terabytes. Similarly, in case of EFS, the sizes can scale up to petabytes, here 100 terabytes, and here in Google also 100 terabytes. Okay, so we have discussed all these things. Each cloud provider offers robust storage solution tailored to different use. Now you have to choose which storage solution do you want. When choosing a provider, consider factors like performance requirements, scalability, integration with another services that the provider is providing. All the providers have different ranges. How much maximum size they can give you? Is that particular storage can be integrated with other services or not? And what is your performance requirement? That totally everything depends on that. So this is all about today's storage part. Next time we will discuss about network cloud overview. That is the backbone of the communication in the cloud. So hope you learn. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.